Hello everyone, it is RosinQuartz here, and welcome to another speed build by yours truly. So today we are building a pretty cool house. Today we are building a half modern slash half traditional house, which I think is pretty awesome. The way I wanted to do this is that there was originally a traditional house, and then they decided that they wanted to do a modern edition. So basically this house is already really big, as you can see. It's actually on a 40 by 30 lot, and altogether it ends up costing about over $300,000, or 3,000 simoleons anyways. 300,000 simoleons, there we go. I think I might have only said 300 simoleons or something, I don't know. But I really wanted to do this sort of like half modern, half traditional kind of vibe. I always think those houses are really cool because there's sort of like this really different shapes to it. The modern edition I wanted to be a little bit different than how I ended up doing it here, but I think in the end it still looks super cool, and there's actually so much space. I didn't even know what to do with all the spaces, so I ended up just making like a lot of bedrooms, and some of them were just like kind of like crappy bedrooms, but that's alright. I figured you guys wouldn't be too upset by that. But yeah, so basically I add on this like huge thing, like modern box thing off of the left side of the house, and then I add like this huge addition onto the back as well. So I think it's pretty neat actually. Like I think it's pretty cool, and I really tried to replicate that it was originally original how do I explain this? I really wanted to get that sort of divided vibe, that half of the house was traditional and half of the house is modern, and so I tried to keep like elements of where it was old and where the new is. So I think it's pretty cool actually, and then I do this cool balcony on the back you're seeing right there, and yeah. So if you haven't noticed already, I am using my new microphone. So I hope that this microphone is okay. I played around with some of the settings, and I don't know how to reduce the traffic noises anymore because I have a lot of transports. I don't know if you just heard that, but I have a lot of transports that go past my house, and normally I don't even notice anymore. Like I don't notice when these big trucks go by, except if they like honk their horns like crazy, which is annoying. But yeah, so I get a lot of feedback, and I was trying to reduce it as much as I can, and I'm hoping that it sounds a little bit like it doesn't sound too bad, like not enough for it to be a problem. I know that my voice sounds a lot clearer, which is nice, and I know that I no longer have I don't have to wear my old headset anymore. Yes, what I used last time was a headset, and it's so weird not having a headset now, and it's all like completely like freehand. It's super bizarre. I feel like I need to be like doing something with my hands, but oh well. But yeah, so right now I'm making this like little modern thing on the side there, and it ends up being like kind of like 2 levels, but with a ceiling, and it's actually super duper cool. Actually, I forgot to build it in when I was actually doing screenshots for this house. I properly added in raised some of the walls, because I only do walls on the first floor, not the second floor, and so I had to raise all of that, which I did in my off camera. There is a few cuts in this video just because this video got really long, so I skip out some of the outdoor landscaping. I think I skip most of the landscaping, I skip most of the backyard except for the pool, and there's like I skip quite a few of the smaller details. I leave most of the building in, I leave most of the interior in. It's just small things where I was like fiddling around with something, or I was changing wall colors or something like that, something stupid. And yeah, so I figured, you know what, I'm just going to edit it a little bit more than usual, because normally I like to leave it fairly raw so that you guys can see kind of what I'm doing, what my process is, and what my thoughts are, because I don't know, I find those interesting rather than making you guys sort of assume that I know what I'm doing half the time. And I like seeing my own decision making, like my processes of like my thought processes, you know, as I'm building, and I always think it's pretty cool. And yeah. So most of the shape of the outside is being done now. Right now I'm just doing some of the wallpaper, changing up the colored windows, and yeah, I think it's actually a really neat house. It actually kind of reminds me of my Americana colonial house that I did, but with a huge addition on the side and the back. And yeah, so there's this cool little balcony thing up here underneath those little like dugout things. I don't even know what you'd call them, those little like rooms that stick out over on the roof. There's a word for what they're called, but I don't remember what they are. There's actually nothing in there. I leave that totally empty, so that is potential free space in the future if you need more than 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, I think. And yeah, this house is massive. There is so much space, and I just didn't know what to do with all of it. And so that's why that top thing there, that with the brown paneling, is the basically massive like master. And so I think actually this house would be pretty cool for like 100 baby challenge or something like that, just because there's so many rooms, you can stick so many kids somewhere, and you can do like a lot of small renovations to create more rooms and stuff like that. And I think like there's definitely a lot of potential if you want to have a lot of kids, or if you have like a huge legacy challenge that you want to do, or just something where you need a lot of free space. But otherwise it's not particularly necessary. Most of this was just for like aesthetic level. And yeah. So right now I'm playing with like windows a little bit. I was having a little bit of trouble because I didn't realize that I did those upper things as 3 squares, and the windows don't like to fit like that. It's super like bizarre, and so I had to really like play around with spaces, because I already did most of the addition and most of the outside of the house, that reshaping would make things go super wonky, and it wouldn't fit on the lot because the lot is super tight. It wasn't supposed to be that big. It just sort of ended up being that big because I thought, you know what, I thought I needed like a 40 by 30 lot. I didn't go on a like a 50 by 50 or 64 by 64 or anything like that. I went, in my mind, I thought I went small. But yeah, no, this is like 4 levels, it's pretty crazy, and I think it actually looks super cool in the end. And I think that like if this was a real house, I think it would be super cool to live in. And definitely it would not be as spacious as this, but you know, I don't know. I think it just looks super cool, and I hope you guys like it so far as well. And anyways, so nothing is up really with me today, nothing particularly interesting. I pretty much have been spending like all morning just editing this video for you guys, and I'm finally doing the voiceover for it. Oh my goodness, the voiceover, the editing took so long because there was so much footage, and that all that had to be imported into my like video editor software, and it just it's a long time coming, I guess, for this morning. And it's like my first day with no one being like particularly here, so all my family members are gone. My grandpa is gone now, and yeah. So that means I actually was preparing all night for this, and preparing my dine out let's play. It's not like I need to do a lot of preparing, because it's like it's just going to be sort of a free-spirited sort of let's play. It's not going to be like anything where I'm role-playing and there's going to be fixed people that we're going to potentially like date or anything like that. It's going to be very like go with the flow, whatever I'm feeling at the time. And I've got a lot of really, really interesting characters within the let's play, just to make it seem a little bit more interesting, make it seem a little bit more realistic. You got some different people, and I've got a lot of like strange people, and I don't know, I'm so excited. I don't know when I'm going to start recording for that, because I'm still playing around with my microphone a bit, but and I still have like things that I gotta do. Like, for example, tomorrow I'm going to the beach again. And I'm hoping to get a fair bit of that. I want to get the Let's Play started and uploaded for this week. So when I don't know. But hopefully at an appropriate time. And I still don't know about how that would schedule with builds and stuff like that. I'm just sort of going where they can. And I don't know, I'm so excited. I hope you guys are excited too. But yeah, so right now I'm just sort of sorting out all the rooms and things like that. I'm just sort of kind of blocking everything out. That is going to be the master suite right there. I blocked out where the fireplace is going to be, all the rooms downstairs, and like the walk-in closet and the bathroom. And there's so many bathrooms. I didn't realize how many bathrooms. I think when I put it up on the gallery this morning, I mislabeled it as like 5 bathrooms. But I think there is 6 because I forgot about how there's 2 bathrooms on the first floor. So you got, yeah, there's 2 bathrooms. So there's the other bathroom right there that you just saw me block out. There is 1 between 2 bedrooms. There is a small powder room. There is the master bathroom. Is there only 5 bathrooms? Honestly, I have no idea how many bathrooms are in this house. I have no idea. I don't know how many bathrooms are in this house. Oh, no, there is 6 because there is another one on the 2nd floor. Okay, I forgot about that one. This is where I'm getting confused because, yeah, see, I just blocked out the next bathroom. I can't believe I put so many bathrooms in. I guess I figured, you know, there'd be 8 Sims in this house or something. But, I don't know. There's just so many bathrooms, so much space, and, actually, that little room that's supposed to be off the side of the house, that was supposed to be the pool, like a pool house almost, so it would be like a guest house. But I decided to make it a gym because I figured, you know what, it would be cooler as a gym, and it would also be less weird because there's so many, you can totally just look straight through that room. And also, I was getting really tired by the end, and I was like, how many bedrooms am I gonna make? So I decided to make it a gym instead. So it's not particularly interesting, but it's just sort of a simple gym. There's some gym stuff in there, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and actually right here with the footage, this is actually where my computer crashed, and I lost, like, I did quite a bit of the backyard, and I had to completely redo the backyard because I lost the footage, and I lost basically my save at this point, and it was super depressing because I did most of the backyard, and I'm actually skipping the backyard too because, like, there is no point showing you doing the entire backyard when you can just see screenshots at the very end. And yeah, so going back into the interior, and so I'm going to be starting off with the traditional living room. The way that I did the flooring was I made it seem like there's the new flooring, which is the bright orange, and then there's the dark flooring, which is the stuff on the bottom floor. And normally in these houses you just change out all the floors, but what I did in my mind's eye anyways, it was sort of like taking the old flooring and just bringing it downstairs and then just using new flooring for the new modern space upstairs. So that was kind of my thought process. Otherwise I would have split up the flooring to make it more defined and clear that there is like a divide of traditional and modern. So yeah. So there is so much of this speed build, like I can't even believe that I spent so much time on this house, because when I did actually this house, I was like, I finished it off and I was like, man, I did this build super quickly, which actually I technically did. I think it was about 3 hours altogether, but you know, it still felt like I did it fairly quickly, and so I was like, oh man, okay, the footage isn't gonna be that long, and technically it isn't. It's only 26 minutes of footage that I'm sharing with you guys, and then after that it's just sort of screenshots after that, and there's just so many rooms, so there are so many little things that you gotta do. But yeah, I don't take too long with the interior. A lot of the interior is fairly basic. I try to not go into much detail. Like, you know me, I love doing like crazy details. Like, there's just so many little knickknacks, so many little things, and that's why my videos always end up taking so long. But I try to, you know, not be crazy. I'm trying to be as like neutral as I could and try not to go as crazy as I usually do and just do some basic stuff. And I avoid going too crazy. Like, there is details, like there's so many like sitting rooms and little eating areas and like little tiny things everywhere that it does seem like it's really busy. And there's actually quite a few things that I miss out with the footage as well. Like, there's what do? Oh, I forgot to put stuff on the balcony up on the top, and there is a screenshot that I devoted just to the balcony where you can see that I put a little seating area out there, and I did that particular just because I looked at the balcony. I was like, oh, there's nothing on the balcony. This is supposed to be the master balcony and supposed to be really cool, and so I just threw that on there for you guys, and I figured you wouldn't be too upset if you didn't see me doing the balcony. But yeah, so right now just working on the kitchen. I am just throwing in a little island. It's nothing too crazy or too special. I have a little bit of like this weird trouble with the like chairs. I don't really know why. I was like, oh, I don't want this many like chairs and stuff like that. Oh, you know what I realized that I didn't do? I didn't do a dining room. Oh my goodness. I did that little like seating area off to the side, but I never did a dining room. Okay. So there was something that I totally missed. I can't believe I missed doing a dining room, but well, I threw a bathroom in instead. But oh, I can't believe I didn't do a dining room. Well, hopefully you don't have too many Sims. Actually, there's so much space in this house, you can easily just throw in a dining room. Like, heck, you can get rid of the bathroom off to the left there and just throw it in. Or, like, where the little chess area is, or the little seating area. Although, the seating area that's in front of the doors that you haven't seen yet is still my favorite seating area. I think it's the cutest little space. Otherwise, like, there's, like, 4 other ones in this house. But, yeah, so here's the other bathroom here. There's just so many bathrooms in this house. I can't even believe it. Like, I didn't realize I did that many. Most of the time I'm scrambling to throw in like a bathroom because I'm always forgetting. That I guess I went a little bit crazy in this one. But yeah. So, how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I hope that the weather is nice for you guys. I hope it's not too, like, bad, and yeah, I hope you guys are actually having a lot of fun too now because it's officially summer. And well, I say that like every episode, but well, not every episode, but every video that like it's officially summer. But yeah, no, like, oh my goodness, okay, Pokemon Go is out and I'm so mad because I can't get it here in Canada. It's like, I'm on Twitter and I always see like all those like Americans like having fun playing Pokemon Go, and I'm just like, I'm so sad I can't get it here. Like, there are ways that you can get it, not like, there are ways you can get it illegally, obviously, but I have no intentions of doing that until it comes out officially, just because I'm a paranoid person and the last thing I want to do is get banned, so, and never be able to play it at all. So, it actually did make me really sad though. Like, I actually have my old DS, like, it's actually a DS Lite, that's how old it is, and I have it like sitting on my like shelf, and I'm just like, oh Pokemon, I love you so much. It would be so much fun to play it in real life though, although I do hear like, I think it's a hoax though, the car crash thing, that was definitely a hoax. I'm like 80% sure that it is, but oh well. So we've moved on to the second floor here. I was just sort of shaping out the bedrooms. I used sort of like the older wainscoting and wallpaper combo wallpaper, and then to make it seem like that's the older part, and then I use, I think, the dine out wallpaper for the more modern area. I actually do love that dine out wallpaper. Well, I think it's actually paneling, the dine out paneling. I think it actually looks super cool. I think like the browns look a little bad, but the blacks and the creams and stuff like that look really, really nice. And so we're actually back downstairs and we were working on the library because I forgot about it. This was supposed to be just a tiny little like office library thing, and not too much detail, there's nothing too much to say about it, but again, this is supposed to be part of like the traditional part of the house, and it's supposed to be like, you know, sort of officey, sort of old, and I do like the brick kind of walls and stuff like that, and yeah. So now we're working on the first traditional bedroom here, and I don't do anything too crazy. A lot of these rooms sort of actually look like a guest room, like guest rooms, because they're not like that personalized like I normally do them. Normally I give them a lot of you know, a lot of love and attention, but I decided, you know what, it's simpler just to do more like basic bedrooms for these and make it seem like you can throw in your personality later. So there's like kind of like the white traditional bedroom, and there's like the yellow traditional bedroom, and you know, nothing too crazy. I think in the yellow room I put in like a desk and everything, and I give that one a little bit more of a kind of a friendly touch. But yeah, a lot of like the rooms are not too interesting. Actually, there's one bedroom that I like actually hate. I did it and I was like, oh man, I kind of hate this bedroom. It's actually the twin bedroom that I did, and I used like the mint color wallpaper, and then I used sort of like these lighter color beds, and I don't know, it just looks kind of crappy. And but I like these like traditional rooms that I did, and I like this sort of like black room that I kind of did that was sort of like the modern kind of thing. My thought process with that was that they replaced all the windows and they decided to do these like really modern dark windows, and I think it looks cool as like a super cool like bedroom and stuff like that, or a guest bedroom and stuff like that. I think it looks super rad. And then yeah, I think I don't know what I do from here. I might do a little bit of the decorating of the little hallway type thing that's going on, and then I might move on to the bedroom, and I do like kind of a cool like pipe thing. I just thought that looked kind of cool as a detail. And yeah, this is where I do the twin bedroom, and I thought it looked cool like at first, and then after I did it I was like and I thought it'd be cute like as a kid's room, but I don't know, I don't really care for it now that I look back at it. But I do like all the other bedrooms. I think this one can definitely be renovated, or at least changed to a single bedroom. I think it would have been better off as a single bedroom than doing a twin bedroom. I think I should have done that with one of the other ones, but I wanted to do something a little bit different and do twin bedroom, but oh well. I think the layout could have been better, that you could have had the windows near each bed so it would look less awkward. But yeah, here's where I move on to the next bathroom. Nothing too interesting about this one. It's a toilet and a sink, and that's it. Again, like I said, I don't go too crazy. Like even then I put like a little bit of like detail and planning into all my bathrooms and stuff like that, but I was thinking of, let's go quick, let's kind of, you know, not be so like wrapped up in small details, but more in just design and functionality, and not spending like 6 or 7 hours on a house. So I think one thing I could have done actually with this little seating area is putting a carpet. I like putting carpets in just around those little seating areas because it makes it seem like the spaces are chosen. These are chosen spaces and they make more sense versus not having a carpet. But that might be just me. I think that might be a me thing. And then I do like this tiny little like outdoor like office type thing. I guess like if you want to have another desk out, I thought that would be kind of cooler spot to do things. And then this is just a basic like hallway type thing, and I put a little bit of like a bookcase and a little bit of seating. And then at the end of the hall, I do like a seating area with a fireplace, because you gotta have your cute little like romantic spot. And I thought that would be kind of cute and nice. There's a lot of like hangout spaces. I think actually, if I should have put in like sort of a movie room or something like that. I didn't really think too much. Oh man, I could have done a movie room. That would have been actually really cool to have like this sort of big movie room, because I think that would be awesome, but I didn't think about it. Now I regrets. But I want to have this cute little like romantic space that you can have like as a cute little like by the fire romance area. And then this hallway, I thought I would do something different, and then I would just put sort of a table in the center of the room and just put like a boat on it. And it was like, here is the sort of hallway of like cool things, I guess. I didn't want to do like another seating area, and then I did, this is the gym type thing. So there's the treadmills up on top, and then I do the like boxing thing downstairs with the little like arm muscle thingy. I don't know. I don't exercise. I don't know what they're called. They're exercise equipment so your Sims can get fit. But even then, I don't even take care of my Sims that well. They just do what they want. They just let themselves go like I do. Oh boy. And so now we're finally on the master suite. I think the master suite is probably one of the coolest spaces that I've sort of done. I do this cool like walk-in closet, and the bathroom's not too intricate, but it's, you know, it's a cool bathroom. And I love how I did this like sort of like middle of the room fireplace. I think that was such an, like, I think it was an awesome idea. I don't have awesome ideas all the time, but sometimes I have awesome ideas, and that's one of them. And I think it looks super cool, and then I throw like a whole bunch of canvases and like stuff behind it, and I think it just makes it seem a little bit more creative. There's a little bit of personality, there's a little bit of like chicness to the space, you know? Even if it's a little cluttery, I think it looks kind of cool. And then I put a little carpet down to make it seem like they have something down on the floor so they don't get paint on their nice floors. And I throw in sort of a little office type thing, because you gotta kind of have, I was trying to get a little bit of flow without making it seem that there was like these giant gaps, I guess, within these spaces. But I don't know how effective it kind of looks, but I don't know. I love this sort of master suite. I think it looks super awesome. It's super cool. But we're actually nearing the end here. Surprise, surprise. Who would have thought it? I feel like I've been talking for ages. But I've got my sticky note here to remind me of things. So I also have a Twitter, a Tumblr, an Instagram, and a Simsamino. All of that is in the links, not the links, but on my description box below. So if you want to see more of me, if you want to talk to me, or if you want to send me photos of your Sims within my houses, that would be really cool. I would love to see those. Feel free to send them to me on Twitter or Tumblr or Instagram or any of those places, and I will definitely check them out. And yeah, feel free to like this video, and feel free to leave a comment in the description box below. I love hearing your guys' feedback. I like knowing if you guys like my builds, or if you think that there are areas which I can improve, all of which I will gladly accept and I will gladly take. As long as it's not anything mean. For example, I have gotten one hate comment. It wasn't even in English. I think it was like Portuguese or Spanish or something, and it was just someone being like, shit. And I'm like, cool, thanks, bud. That's helpful. I don't know. I went onto their thing and they had like even like really crappy builds. So, who's the shit one now? Oh, I'm a terrible person. I'm so sorry that you guys have to listen to me. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this build, and I will see you guys later.